Hello everyone, in this particular video we'll be talking about NFTs, that is non-fungible tokens. And before going to NFTs, let us know what do you mean by fungible. Fungible means anything which can be exchanged, substituted, but it doesn't lose any of the value as such. Like suppose for example, if I have X number of rupees, I can exchange it for gold for the equal number of amount, or I can substitute, like suppose if I have rupees 10, I can substitute with two 5 rupee coins, okay, but the value doesn't change, that is 10 rupees. Okay, now coming to NFTs is a unit of data created on a digital ledger known as blockchain, okay, and this is not interchangeable or it cannot be exchanged. It helps in commodifying the digital artworks, okay, videos, music, and even games. And here the NFT representing each item can be tracked through the underlying blockchain, okay, can be tracked on their underlying blockchain, and this provides the buyer a proof of ownership. Proof of ownership is provided for the buyer, which can be tracked on their underlying blockchain. Some of the blockchain which are being used as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Flow, etc. Okay, and now how NFTs are created. Like suppose I want to create a digital tag NFT for this particular digital artwork. So I'll be what you call it as putting it on NFT auction marketplace, that is No Origin, Rarible, or OpenSea. These are the NFT auction market, okay, and they assign the NFT tag for this based on any of the blockchain, that is either on Bitcoin or Ethereum or Flow or etc., which can be treated. Like suppose for the recent example being the Beeple, that is an artist who sold his digital art every day the first 5,000 days for whopping $69.3 million in the auction house named Christie. Christie is the auction house which sold this particular digital artwork to a person named as Metacoin in the form of Ethereum. Okay, and one of the major concerns of this particular NFTs is the carbon footprint, because to validate any of the digital transactions on a blockchain, uh, the person requires to solve any of the puzzles, which is very energy intensive work. So this is proof of work is nothing but validating a particular transaction on a blockchain, and it requires to solve puzzles which which is very energy intensive. And the reward in the form of a cryptocurrency, is the intensive for a person to participate in the network. That is, suppose if I want to validate this particular transaction which has happened. Suppose if I have sold on the Bitcoin blockchain, so to validate this puzzle, I have to mint Bitcoin and create a new block validating this particular transaction, that this particular digital artwork is sold to so and so X person. By solving a puzzle, I have to create a new block stating that this particular artwork has been sold to Mr. X for this particular amount. And the incentive which I'll be getting out of this is the new bitcoins which I'll be mining or minting through this particular process. And this is very energy intensive process. But now many of the blockchain networks are moving to proof of stake, which is very less energy intensive, that is, it consumes around less than 1% of the energy which is required to validate a particular transaction using proof of work method. Here the related to the stake, the owner can participate in validating a particular transaction and earn the incentive. Okay, and that's it with respect to NFTs, that is non-fungible token. Thank you.